Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Josh's Comics. Today is the part 2 haul video from Second and Charles. Before I get into that, let me just say thank you guys. Appreciate you guys and for following me. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. And let's jump right into the part 2 of Second and Charles. Picked up some nice variant editions. I might need some help. I tried looking these up on Key Collector and I couldn't find anything. Maybe you guys could let me know. Maybe they just aren't worth that much. But this is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 Variant Edition. I believe it's from the 2019 or 2020 run. And I picked it up for a $2.95. Thought it was a sweet looking variant cover with Nova on there. I also picked up another variant edition of Guardians of the Galaxy #1. I believe that it is the same run, and it was with another Nova on the cover, and for $2.95. I don't know much about them. Let me know. Both in great condition too. And then I picked up a Guardians of the Galaxy issue #2 variant edition with a badass Thronos on the cover for $2.95 as well. I thought it was a great cover. Like I said, I don't know anything about this run or if these are big or not. So guys, let me know in the comments below. Tend to find a lot of nice variants actually in Second and Charles. You'll be surprised what you can find as long as you're patient. And you go through the boxes. Sometimes you go through boxes and you'll see nothing but this old crap and destroyed stuff. But, I mean, I found in my old Second and Charles, I found some Dell comics, like 50s and 40s, but, like, destroyed, you know what I mean? Like, it's, like, wouldn't even be worth it. Here I picked up a nice Justice League 23.1 from the New 52. And it's a great 3D cover for $4.95. I actually think might have paid a little bit over, but like see how it like kind of moves a little bit different. Thought that was pretty cool little pickup. Yeah, nice dark side cover and stuff, and yeah. Probably I thought about it. I was like, oh man, that would be worth something. So you find stuff, and sometimes my phone doesn't always work at Second and Charles. So like I do is like I'll go through the bins. I'll pick out what either I know I've seen letter keys or big value books, or I'll pick out stuff that I feel like might be worth something. Put it all in a big pile, and when I'm done going through everything, then I'll start going through things on my phone. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, no. Or sometimes I'm just going to complete runs of newer books that I have. Here's a nice little Batman key. This is issue number 43 from the New 52. The first appearance of Mr. Spleen or Spline or something like that. I got that for $1.95. A little Batman villain that I don't think we're going to see probably ever again. But it is a rogue gallery. And no, it is not part of my project that I'm doing for the rogues. Considering this really wasn't a Batman rogue, this is more of a Jim Gordon Batman rogue, which I still can't believe they had Jim. They literally changed, like they got him in shape, they trimmed his face, his hair, and they made him look like a young guy, jacked up, and he portrayed Batman for a while until Batman came back. I thought that was funny, you know. I thought it was cool. Moving on, this one I actually paid cover price for it. They do have, like, when you first enter the comic book section, they have 2 showcases of, like, their bigger books. They feel like a high value that they have locked up, so you need to ask for a key to go through those short boxes. But they had a Cyberpunk, You Have My Word, issue number 4 out of, part 4 out of 4 for $3.99. Guys, hit me up. I am looking for Cyberpunk comics. I'm trying to get back into the game now after a few years, and they got the new what's it, Liberty Edition or expansion that's coming out later this year. They already announced that Cyberpunk 2 is going to be coming out eventually. I mean, that's going to be years off. They're looking to, obviously they made a animation show on Netflix. They're going to make a movie, it looks like. I'm not speculating that these books are going to get hot. It's just I want to read. I like reading comics based off of IPs of either books or movies that I love that expand the lore and everything. And I'm trying to find some of those books. I have had no luck. I've gone to a few Comic Cons, a few of my local shops, and nobody has them. I found them on eBay, which I feel like I may end up having to do. But if anybody has any, and they want to reach out to me, let me know. I'll take a look at them, and maybe we can work something out. I just want to collect them. This is the only one I have. I'm going to read it eventually, but I'll probably wait until I get the other 3 issues out of this run. I think this is like the second or third mini-series or run. The first one, I believe, is like Trauma Team it is, and it's about a Trauma Team, like, ambulance person in the world of Cyberpunk, and her team, like, just in the world. It's like a 4-issue run, so yeah. I thought it was a cool pickup, something to have. Actually, this book right here is not a key, but it is part of the New 52 Batman run, issue number 8. I'm probably going to sell this one because the other one I have, I want to say, is probably a bit of a higher grade. There's one spine tick here. I paid $4.95 for it. And I forgot, I just bought one recently. Even though I bought this about a month ago, I just bought one a week or two recently off of a claim sale. So when I eventually start looking to trade or buy comics, I'll probably put this in there. Like I said, this is this issue 8. There's nothing key worthy in that. This right here is actually Batman the New 52 issue number 5. And I'm going to look this up because I want to see, is this a... I don't know if it's a key or not. I know issue number 6 is the first full appearance of Court of Owls, and I think issue 3, which I just recently picked up too, is also first cameo appearance of Court of Owls. Let's see. Yeah, issue 3, first cameo team appearance of Court of Owls. So issue number 5, yeah. Issue number 4 is the second cameo appearance of the Court of Owls, and then it skips issue 5 because there's no key in that. And issue number 6 is the first full appearance. That's interesting. I figured 5 would maybe be another tease or something. But so, sweet Batman cover from the New 52. $1.95 on that. These next two, I actually already looked up on Key Collector, and they have a little bit of value behind them. This is Captain Marvel, issue number 1, by Kelly Sue DeConnick for $4.95 in issue number 1. Sweet Captain Marvel. Anytime I find number 1s of characters, especially at Second and Charles, and like this thing is in dope condition, like this is high condition, like high mint, I pick them up. So that was a cool pickup. Speaking of Captain Marvel, well, this is Captain Marvel issue number 1 by Kelly Thompson. I got for $4.95, another high grade book, and I think this is another little bit of a high value key. Great cover too. $4.95 pickup. Like I said, the bins, I haven't been there in a while, man, but I'm looking forward to going back because the bins are usually full of good stuff. Here is a cool little pickup. This is the Wonder Woman number 1 from the New 52. I heard the New 52 run wasn't as well received. I still check it out, though. And the only problem with this, it has a few spine ticks. Small little ones. I don't think it's worth that much or anything graded. The way the cover is presented, though, it looks kind of like it could be a variant, but it's not. I paid $6.95 for this, but remember, guys, like I said, there was a sale going on. So the actual total, I mean, I know I got at least half these books for free or 50% off. So like I said, out of the last haul video that you saw and this haul video you're seeing, I think I spent maybe like a total of almost $30 probably. For like almost $30. And the last 4 books is actually a really cool run. Recently it grabbed Speculation. because James Gunn tweeted out a picture of from the Kingdom Come storyline. It sounds like that's not happening, but it sounds like it could at the same time. We know he wants to go with a younger Superman, so you're assuming he wants to go with a younger cast. Obviously, they're recasting everybody. But interesting is The Rock kind of said Black Adam doesn't have a future in the beginning, but they want to try to bring him back later. They want to work with Henry Cavill and possibly bring him back later. There's two rumors really going around. One, that James Gunn's universe is going to lead to a Kingdom Come storyline, and you could see the Snyder actors return and like see Henry as Kingdom Come Superman, which would be fantastic, and I would love to see this adapted on the big screen. Or there's also sounds like there could be it's going to lead up to an Infinite on Crisis Earth, and I think that's what may happen. I think what James is going to do, him and Peter have like a 10-year plan, right? Like I said, I think it's going to lead up to an Infinite. I think what's going to happen is their 10 years of storylines, if this universe gets off and running and does well, and they don't have to reboot and they make money, that's a big if, right? It's going to work 10 years up until an Infinite Crisis storyline. It sounds like it possibly could do. Boom. Hit the Infinite Crisis storyline. Reset. And then they could recast new actors or new stuff. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that might be the plan. Because Marvel is going, like, Marvel hasn't reset. I don't think Marvel's going to reset for a long time, even if they do. But it'll be interesting to see what Marvel does, because there are characters that are still there that, you know, actors are getting older now. What's going to happen? Eventually you're going to have to, eventually some of these actors are going to want to get out of contracts. They don't want to, you know, some actors don't want to commit to a 5-6 film project, you know what I mean? Like, they don't. Although, you know, Marvel and Disney throw that money, so, moving back on to the haul anyway, we're going to have to wait and see. These 4 books, honestly, are not, like, high grade at all. And I actually have the Kingdom Come storyline in a trade paperback. It's like the 10-year anniversary and 20-year anniversary or something like that. And this is book number 1. All 4 of these books were $4.95. You can actually, look, you can see from the spine. Like I said, guys, these are not... These are like reader copies, mid-grade, you know what I mean? You got book number 2. And the craziest thing, okay, so the craziest thing about these books is Alex Ross drew all the art. I read this for the first time in the trade paperbacks that I have down on the lower shelf, right? I couldn't, like, I would turn the page and start reading the story, but I had to stop reading the story and just look at the pages for a few minutes. Because Alex Ross is just so, like, his art is so beautiful and breathtaking. And, like, man, I'm sitting there and, like, I'm reading this thing. And I'm like, I can't even read the story because I'm so subtract, oh, man, I can't even think what to say. I'm so into the artwork that I can't even focus on reading the story, man. And you can tell just from the covers. I mean, you know, and it's got an older Bruce Wayne, kind of like a Dark Knight Bruce Wayne, but in a metal suit. His body is so damaged, he can't fight, but he has protecting Gotham, like these robots. You have a lot of other characters. Shazam actually plays a big role in this. And essentially, yeah, man, you see a lot of characters. Funny, you see Catwoman and Riddler, I believe it is, who are like, I guess, done kind of with crime, but you know what I mean? It's interesting. The ending, though, I will say, and it's also like a Superman who, I don't think we get the full story on behind it, but Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, you know, the Daily Planet, like, they died. They got killed when he was younger, apparently. He couldn't save them. So Superman lives, like, in a, an artificial, like, chamber. Well, he lives in the, Fortitude, or Solace, or whatever it is, his place, but it's like his farm back in Metropolis. and he's away. He hasn't been shown in 10 years or something like that. He's got gray hairs, and essentially he has to come back and do the right thing. And the ending, I'm going to spoil this for you guys because this book's been out for so long. So spoiler alert, if you want to skip towards the end, you can. But he comes back and whatever. And then, I can't remember the whole plot, but he comes back and the group of heroes, Justice League, and I think they put I think they put like a prison or something like that with all the villains or something. Well, that might have been the Injustice. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Towards the end, anyway, him and Wonder Woman, Superman and Wonder Woman get together. They have kids, and which I guess that's always been everybody's thing. I always wanted Bruce and Diana to get together and stay together, but then you have Catwoman on the side, and then like, I mean, because let's be real, Lois Lane's gone, so I guess it makes sense, right? I mean, Wonder Woman's his next best thing. I don't know how to put it that way, but it is interesting to see how the storyline ends. And I think Garth Jones actually... So, like, the ending ends here. You find out Bruce is going to become the godfather of their kids. And then, I think later in another series, Justice Society, that Garth Jones did, he actually gets Alex Ross, I think, maybe to come back to do artwork. And it shows that, you know, Bruce was around, like, 10, 15 more years. Eventually, he died. I mean, he's just old. He dies. And you see Wonder Woman and Superman's kids, and it's like 900,000 years later, you see Superman still alive. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling on at this point. So yeah, I picked up the whole run of Kingdome Come for $4.95 each, but I probably only paid like $8 total because I got like 2 of these for free or whatever, 50% off. Mid-grade copies, reader copies. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know why I did. I have the trade paperback. I don't know, maybe I looked at, maybe if I, when I get into selling comics, I'll look at selling these guys. I thought it was a cool pickup, and at the time, hearing James Gunn possibly using that, I was like, oh, that's a good steal. And you don't see too many of the original books out there in the wild, I don't think. So, anyway, guys, another haul finished, 2-parter from Second and Charles. I try to make it a thing where I'm going to go every, like, once a month or every other month. Just so they can fill up the bins and I can try to find stuff. And like I said, let me know about some of the variants from Guardians of the Galaxy and everything. And let me know what you guys say about the haul. I think I made out pretty good, knowing that I got about 30 books total for about $30. That's $1 in each. Yeah. I got about $30 and spent about 30. Oh, I'm sorry. I got about 30 books and spent about 30 to $35, depending. I really can't remember. It's been a month, but yeah. Drop that like, hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. Drop that comment. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, stay safe. Take care of each other, and we will see you guys on the next Josh's Comics.